you go. If any chat comes up, it'll pop up. But just do the honours and hold it in the right place. You can get me on it. Scouts, just Phil, you can get me on it a little bit, and you can get the buildings on them, whatever. Just pan it round and wait till people.
Yeah.
Tell me when someone joins. Can you see it's got a little thing with 00?
0.
We'll try this corner, shall we?
How do you stop it?
Don't keep it going forever. Don't stop it.
Okay.
Oh, let me snag that. That's the massive big metal thing.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Pipe.
Well, at least it gets us outdoors for.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it will actually take to get a view. Well, it's a one round. Better for you split shot instead of one of those big legs. Don't care, just want to catch a fish. I wonder if anybody goes open water swimming here. I would. It's clean water, isn't it, Stoke?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Maybe a bit too many rats. piles disease.
Well, disease, yeah.
You don't see many rats, do you?
Well, you won't in daylight.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to the chat.
You got somebody on the chat yet?
Yes, one.
All right. Well, we haven't caught anything yet. We've only been fishing for 10. I'll say 5 minutes. In reality, it's probably 10. If you ask a question on chat, Phil can, my able cameraman can repeat the question. And I can try and answer it if I know the answer. Yeah, bit of weed. One last cast in this call and we'll move again, Phil.
Yeah.
We know the sort. Oops, I'm slipping off. I have to adjust myself. I got this rod though. Special offer before Christmas. 15 quid from the Glasgow Angling Centre. It's the third one of this brand. It tells you a lot. It tells you I break a lot of rods, which I do. Or I buy a lot of cheap rods. And that's true as well. There we go. That is the wall. I'd love to get one of those water-ruled cameras and actually see underwater how many fish come and laugh at the bait. Do you get me?
I've got a question.
Go on. What's the question say?
There.
Oh no, that's Dave Lyons. Don't put that on. Let's just get rid of him down there. That's fine. Has anybody actually gone on the chat?
No.
Don't blame him. I wouldn't want to talk to me either. Oh no, I just forgot there's a snag there. Oh, fucking idiot.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
not
it.
allowed to swear. Yeah, absolute idiot. I tell you what, I've got the memory of a goldfish. I walked past that snag. I noted
saw
it.
it.
I noticed it was there.
Bad angling.
I saw the snag. I saw it was there. I noted it, and then I cast right across it.
Yeah. As you do.
Mm. Remember Mr. T
Yeah.
in the 80s?
Fool.
Yeah. Fool.
Fool. I pitted a poor fool.
That's me. We'll be back up and running in a minute. We've got a viewer, yeah?
Well, we've just got one thumb.
Have I? I'll have a look in a minute. I've got one like. Well, that's better than no likes.
Light's very variable on this because, you know,
Yeah, well, I'm sure. There we go. Back up and running.
close peg in hand.
Just 1 second, let's have a look at that. There we go, look at that. Live. So there's no one watching, which is that person thing there.
Yeah,
But whoever was watching
yeah.
has given it 1 thumbs up. Which is good. There you go, you take that.
Maybe under that boat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just have a mooch into this wide actually, Phil.
Yeah. Be loads of comments on the camera shake.
Well, possibly. Now I do know that when there's been war fishing matches on here, there's been some nice pike come out of this bit.
Does it? Yeah.
Well, look, good depth, can you see?
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, good 4 feet, easily.
Yeah.
Can't believe we only had 1 view. Very disappointing. We need to up our game. What there's going to be on Friday night, 6 o'clock, there's going to be topless fishing.
Topless fishing. Yeah. You wait till bloody summer for that.
Right, fish on. Yay.
Fish on.
Yay! What have we got? It's going to be a perch, isn't it?
You would
know
think.
it's going to be a perch.
Yay.
No viewers to see it. Oh, let's get a little fin up. Oh, look at that beauty. Nice little worm caught perch. Okay, I love him. Lovely bright red tail and the lovely red fins. Let's get him back. Let's catch another. Oh, the itch has been scratched. Here he goes. The itch has been scratched. All those The blanking. All that horrible weather, the blanking that's been gone on, the swearing, the frustration, the sleepless nights, the tossing and the turning, the abuse of the wife and friends and children. With no effort at all, we go to somewhere where there's actually got some fish, and it's amazing. We catch one. How long does it take? Ooh.
16 minutes.
Yeah. I think I've got a bit of weed on there. The fish on there, so I'll take that. Yeah. It must have been a solitary perch. It's a Billy No Mate's perch.
You think it'd have some mates, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Very rare that
Very rare they're on their own.
they're on their own.
So, let's put it just that way. Look at my skills, eh? Right up to the road, didn't even touch it.
Skill.
Skills. Right into a snag. Only joking. Imagine, Phil, look at those apartments there. You either paid 200,000 quid for that apartment, or you're paying 12 to 1400 quid a month rent, and you've got to look out on this.
Well done, you have been.
Unless you're an aficionado of street art.
Yeah. Urban dereliction.
That's the one. I found a urban dereliction and I paid half my wages. Let's move on to the left. Or middle.
You're paying for the potential.
Wow, that's the one. It's like the Emperor's New Clothes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come in here. I don't like coming fishing. Yeah, perchy. Obviously size 8's not,
Don't put them off.
no. It's a very strong wire gauge hook that.
Yeah.
I think what puts them off the most, to be honest with you, Phil, is the thickness of the fluoro. Everyone says fluoro's invisible underwater, which is obviously absolutely rubbish.
I can mum catch your lift.
What's that?
Something like, I can mum catch your lift.
Oh, we're getting more messages that aren't
Yeah.
YouTube related.
They're not related.
Well, let me have a look at it, and then we'll... I know, his mum can have a lift. Let me have a quick see. It's gone now. Oh, we've got a viewer as well. Hello, whoever you are, viewer. Say hello in the chat. Can you see?
Yeah.
That little... We've caught a fish, whoever you are, viewer, from wherever you are in the world. You missed it. I say that to everybody. You just missed it. If you'd been here 5 minutes ago, you'd have seen me catch it, a monster. Ooh, no, ooh. We'll head off up to that boat in a minute, Phil. Well, I don't think there'll be many under that boat, because there's no one living in it. Oh, yeah. Talking about little rowboats, just one behind you.
There's a
Yeah, there's no rats around here. Safe to swim in. Open water swimming in Manchester's canals.
Yeah.
You won't get virus disease at all. Lovely place.
pay 200,000 for a rat infested area.
It's right if you're a fan of James Herbert and horror movies. The rats.
The rats. One thing about it, you keep your bins lids shut, don't you, around here?
Oh yeah. Okay, that didn't touch the wall. Good shot. Right, not that good shot. In a snag.
Here we go.
Yeah, and again. What have we got this time? Oh, what have I lost?
There you go.
Oh, hang on. It could be a victory for anglers. Yay!
Yay.
Still got the drop shot now. Right, we're not casting now again. One's bitten, well, one's snagged, twice shy. Have we got any viewers? No, gone, left us. Oh, that's a shame. Have we got any more likes?
Nope.
One like. That's my mum. That's my mum. Oh, Michael. Oh, snags over there.
What's this? Paddling pool?
Yeah. Makes you wonder if there's a lock gate there, doesn't it? Okay.
Hey?
Makes you wonder if there's a lock gate and this is the spin round.
Possibly. Possibly.
Back in days of old, look, we've got that metal thing on the floor there as well.
Yeah.
It's like metal bridle, isn't it?
Yeah. There's all sorts of random crap in there.
You're not allowed to swear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Penalty.
Apologies for that. We're learners. No swearing on YouTube.
I should have said urban carp.
Urban decay. Oh well, yeah. Well, I hope it close this barge and have a look, because we're not having that much success, are we? Some stock blocks in.
Yeah.
Very deep on this side of the stock blocks.
And very shallow on that side.
Very shallow on this side.
It's a bit of structure.
See if there's any perch hanging round. Urban blackbird. Ooh. Flip one up that way, bring it back. Quite a good pull of water actually over the top of this.
Uh-huh. Enough.
Well, let's have a flick along the side of this barge anyway and see what happens. Look at that there. Proper urban view, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It'll make it quite a nice photo.
That would, yeah.
Bring it along the pedals and see what happens.
See if Caden's pike's in residence.
Not this barge. I
No,
know, I know which barge
I
that
know
is.
which barge it is, yeah.
Now, in the past, they've done very well. Just from actually underneath that bridge, that metal bridge there, where the floating boom, it's
Yeah.
got litter floating up that arm.
Yeah.
We'll have a go there in a bit. This wouldn't be a bad place to watch out. There's a big doodah behind you there, mooring.
A bollard.
Bollard. So, there's nothing along the boat. I drew it along the boat. There's nothing. I'll try it out in the middle a little bit. Funny enough, see that red brick building that's left there from that one. Used to be a hand grenade factory.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Bet there's a few in the
It's an
canal.
ordnance factory, and it's one of the few red brick buildings that's left. Everything else is shiny glass. Got
Ju-
millions to put up in reality. So,
That yellow sign on the wall. Jack the
Jack-
Dipper.
Jack the Dipper.
Yeah.
Look, we're in a snag again. Up he comes.
I see he's died a death, hasn't
The pusher.
he? Yeah.
Now, I think it was you and me who christened him
Jack
Jack the
Jack
Dipper.
the Dipper, yeah.
After they had that spate of people
Yeah.
losing their lives in Manchester's canals.
Yeah. Well, either
Oh, look, it's worm theft.
worm
No, I
theft.
do think it was in a snag actually.
Well, either he's gone like the original Jack the Ripper
I never followed that story because it was just like
and had his quota.
it was like the original conspiracy theory, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, it was the Prince Regent that did it.
Yeah. Mind you, Adam has moved away.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Mac. No, that's potentially libelous.
Yeah, I know.
You want to be careful. And he's meant to be your mate.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, I don't reckon that was a fish that's robbed that worm. I reckon it was in a snag of some form. Just watch out when you bowl out.
Yeah.
Where are all these people coming from that are moving into Manchester? Who's breeding that rapidly? Who can afford all of these children?
Yeah. I've got 3 likes now.
I used to be rich until I had kids.
Yeah. Weren't we all?
Kids,
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love the children. It trebles the cost, quadruples the cost of every holiday. Okay. Gone are the days of 4 holidays a year abroad.
Yeah.
Oh, what have we got here? Is it a fish? No, it's not. It's some weed. Oh, it's a bag. It's a bagfish. There we go. Oh,
There we go.
Piece of plastic. Now, you should always check your plastics because I've caught a perch
In a bag.
in an Asda bag. And I also caught a crayfish in an Asda bag. Now, I don't know if his name was Paul Young or not. It's wherever I lay my hat, I lay my home. I make my home.
I think so.
Obviously not those perch. We'll have a lie down in an Asda bag. I mean, you'd expect a stickleback to be at it, wouldn't you? Because obviously they make their own home and attract
Nice
their mate
nest.
in. So these are laser sticklebacks instead of going to all that trouble to make a nest. They just
Yeah.
come and see my bag.
Come and see my bijou pad.
Snag soup down it. We're looking forward to having going up that bridge. You can't see it. There's a plant in the way. Phil's going to spin round and show you a plant. On that plant is a bridge. And always got fish under that white bridge there.
Well, that is the White Bridge.
Around here, we're going to start walking towards that white bridge from.
Okay, so I've got the net.
Just have a quick sign in. So, I love fishing the wrong bank on the canal because it's never as good as you think it's going to be when you're on the right bank. So when you're on the right bank, fish up towpath side, you always want to fish onto the far bank, don't you?
And it's never.
And now we're standing on the far bank. And I know we're chatting, but it's never as good.
It's never what you think.
And if I was fishing it, we'd be trying to fish back over on that towpath side. It's a bit quieter on this side, so it means that you and me, Phil, we haven't made any friends yet.
No.
Because Manchester's full of special people, especially the city centre. And these special people often like to have a chat with us, don't they, while we're fishing?
They do.
They do.
They do.
We get people's life stories and
But we don't mind.
how many people they've killed, how long they were in prison for.
Yeah.
It's a bit slow, this, isn't it?
It is really.
Now, it's always the same as we should have come yesterday. It was brilliant. But if we came in the summer, this is actually a brilliant perching venue. Some sort of weed bed out there.
Or plastic bag bed.
Could be, yeah. You never know. Right, let's move on to the bridge. Come on, let's go this way. Got a bit of urban dereliction.
Oh no. I just fancied just peeking in through the windows, you know.
Voyeurism. So I think this box probably better access from the other side, to be fair.
Yeah. Right outside the office, isn't it?
Right outside someone's office window. Focus on that. But I've always done well. It's famous last words in this little section here. Maybe.
It feels like that needs carried by somebody.
See, if you look at the canal bank over there, it's all the stones. The stones are all a bit knackered.
Yeah.
They're all in a state of decay, is the correct phrase. And that provides a little bit of hold and shelter. This is another problem. Fishing under a bridge. You do get
Snagged.
a lot of snags. I've got another plastic bag.
Oh,
Because they're big plastic bag, people throw crap off the bridge.
you're not
And I'm not allowed to
supposed
swear on YouTube. But we're going to have to delete this and start again from. I will be excommunicated from YouTube. I need to learn how to moderate my. Whoa, I need to learn how to moderate my language. My 7-year-old daughter calls me potty mouth. And you can see that she's got me off to a T. To be fair, I am a little bit. It's pretty bad, isn't it? Swearing all the time. Look at my dad used to say, it's a sign of somebody who's got no command of the English language. You can always find the right word to fit the right scenario. If all you can find is a swear word, then you're illiterate, boy. Obviously, headmaster. You're illiterate.
Must be a
Read
lot
some more
of.
books. Read some Shakespeare.
Well, there was plenty of swearing in Shakespeare.
Yeah, it was, that's true. Yeah, that's what it was. Different swearers. Shall we have a trip over the bridge?
Yeah, why
And go
not?
down the other side?
Why
Let's
not?
see how we do. Come on then. I'll just sign up. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. All that swearing. How uncouth. You shown everybody the view of where we are. It's quite an interesting
Yeah,
place.
I've had a scam round.
We've actually got people looking at the moment. No.
Yeah, just one.
One. One poor
Just
viewer.
one. Welcome.
Welcome, the one. Hit the like button, the one. We know you love us.
Sorry about the wobbles.
Yeah, don't put that much there. You know they're making the money.
Staring at the screen all day.
What a life. What a life. This is what some people aspire to.
When you could be fishing.
And you could be out fishing instead. Oh, they look like architects. They've got little models of buildings. Can you see?
Oh yeah.
So obviously very important people.
Just need some more glass and concrete.
Yes, is ruler. Let's get some more straight lines. Let's get some glass. Let's get some concrete. We'll have none of those finishing touches that the Victorians used to do. None of those Victorian finishing touches. No cornices.
No.
Overhangs. What else can we think of? We'll get you a rabbit hutch in the centre of Manchester. And fleece you for it.
Yeah.
No garden. Can't open the window because your apartment fills up with
Toxic fumes.
toxic traffic fumes. No kids for your school. And unless you like fishing, you're stuck.
Well, you could be a jogger.
Yeah, but it's boring. Been there, done that. Let's have another walk. You could go jogging, but after 20 minutes, I lose the will to live.
Yeah.
You're jogging. What's the point? Architects in the thing on the wall, yeah. Building Hodder and apartments. Hodder.
There is a snag over there.
Is that glass in that window meant to be like that? Is that a Christmas effect? Or
No,
it's not Christmas
because if you actually look down in the right hand corner,
someone shot it.
there's a dirty grey hole in the glass, which is shattered.
Are they going to look at it actually?
Just as we speak, here's Manchester glass.
Yeah, that was good timing, wasn't it?
Good timing.
Come to fix it. I wish all of the repairs that I damaged that I see. That'd be a good idea if someone fixed that. It was the magic person to fix it immediately afterwards.
That's the one.
This is a bit rubbish. I'm not catching it. Perch have gone to bed. We only had one. I mean, obviously the most important one is the first one, the regional blanket.
No blank today.
Do you reckon he's sucking through his teeth? Oh, difficult this one, love.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to charge you extra because we'll need this and we'll need that. Difficult access.
Looks like a bullet hole in that.
In the middle one.
In the
doesn't it?
middle one.
Yeah. Might be. Guntopia. Gunchester.
Gunchester, yeah.
Everywhere's like that now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little tap there. Sometimes when you're fishing braid, you think that these little taps, it's just your lead hitting something
Yeah.
hard or metallic on the
Yeah.
bottom. It just transfers through. I just felt it again there, soft on that side, soft on that side. You can actually feel it, the vibration of the lead running across something solid. Just want that rod tip to smash down. Yeah, you can feel it. Lead touching something hard on the bottom. Hello. I'm gonna move. Let's go this way first. What I'm asking you to do is just walk to the end of that, but not right to the very end, just like five yards off the end, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to cross the bridge and you can film me from the opposite side. poor viewers actually have to look at the face. BBC compromising it started today. And they said it was going to be dry in Saturday. That side. Somebody must have been on our injured. You don't get it. You don't talk about it.
Three likes. Two. Try harder.
Architects in the office, which is really good.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Come along, we're going to walk round. We'll go into Castlefield and get some boat action. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is very quiet. I come here in the summer, I have 20 or 30 fish in this exact spot.
Yeah.
Today, I'm going to be
Hard in winter.
going to walk round.
Yeah.
Plastic bags, 3 plastic bags of one fish. Live in the dream. I'm saying it's got a runners out today, haven't we?
Yeah. It's very shallow on that other side, that little.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's good in the summer and there's nothing there in the winter.
Yeah.
Those really
There's a lot of weed cover in there as well. Which probably explains it to some degree.
A bridge is always good for a perch. It should be, shouldn't it?
Should be.
It's also good for a lot of in Manchester city centre. It's also good for a lot of rubbish being thrown over.
Yeah.
Oh look, the man's tapping the glass out of those windows now. You can see all the way up there, Phil. It's all that hazed glasses.
Yeah.
Nice way out. Well, I'll take a couple more.
What's in the dark?
Say again?
What's in the dark?
Manchester's tunnel.
That's in that. That's on Prime. Oh, yeah.
need to do is find somewhere where there's some locks with an overflow.
What you're saying.
What we need to do is find somewhere where there's some locks with an overflow,
Yeah,
you know, coming out.
it's true. It's a nice place to fish. Whoa, fish on. How's that?
I said, what's in the dark?
Look, told you.
Oh, he's off.
Catch and release. Catch and release. We call that, I saw it, it was out of the water. I didn't touch it, man, but long distance catch and release. It's 2 fish.
Two fish.
So I'll tell you what, we hooked that and the bait was static.
Yeah.
And I've been twitching it, and bringing it, and twitching. Maybe just fishing it a bit too fast for cold weather.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe do what, like, we.
I'm into another bagfish. He's not pulling the left, he's not pulling the right.
Coming straight
There we
in.
go.
Woo! It got away.
We'll do a swim now, maybe a bit disturbance.
The
Got wrapped up somewhere as well.
you know, maybe fish it like we do on the Keys, very, very slow. You know, chuck it out, let it settle, and then just
Let it drop. We'll do that with the boats for when we get back. So, 2 fish now. It's a miracle.
it's a miracle.
We'll have another go at these railings. I need to have a chat with Simon, who runs the canal boat operation, so I can get to park my car here for free.
Yeah.
Is that obviously? There's access there. There must be a way of getting parking in there. Look at the goose go.
Hey.
Oh, cormorant. Oh, that's going to ruin it.
Cormorant.
Oh dear. That was interesting, that last fish thing, because I was just having a look at the camera and the bait was static.
Yeah. Perhaps right on the bottom.
How many viewers have we got recorded to see my glory?
2 have disappeared now that we're watching.
How many are we on now?
None.
None. Oh, how many likes are we on?
3.
3. That's better than none. Can you believe that? Oh, you can't. It got off. It wasn't big. Small. It was smaller
Than the other
than
one.
the small one I caught first time.
Yeah.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
You caught anything? Yeah, I've caught another small one. The small one that was smaller than the first small one. Ooh, no. That's the bag.
Makes you wonder whether he'd just be better ledgering a worm.
Well, that's what I'm going to do in one of the next videos.
Yeah.
Is I'm going to bring my little pivot and we'll camp up and we'll use a little cage feeder,
Yeah.
a chopped worm,
Shot worm. Yeah.
and sit. We'll just put the camera on the tip,
Yeah.
and then we'll sit in a chair. We'll get a flask out because we're old. I've got a tartan flask somewhere. We could even put a blanket across our knees, like what are they called?
And get some fingerless gloves.
Yeah, I've got them. But
Just put a bucket down at the side of us, we might collect a bit of money.
feed us. We will actually.
Yeah.
I'll get a
Donations.
a Costa coffee cup and a cardboard sign.
Yeah.
Fishermen desperate, please help. Money needed for maggots.
Yeah.
Right, we'll just have one more cast here and then we'll start working our way into the boats because we've only got an hour and a half left.
Yeah.
It's not so as I'm ripping it across at top speed, is it? From one bank,
No.
one side to the other.
No.
Slowly jerk.
But if they want it
they'll have it. But,
absolutely static, you know, then
right. I keep saying one last. You know what, right? One last cast. But I'll whiz it that way under the bridge slightly. Because they do like a bit of cover. But sadly, we don't know if the cormorant's worked its way through here this morning before we got here, do we?
no. It's always a good excuse, though.
You know me, I've got lots and lots of. I've got the encyclopedia
Of excuses, yeah.
Now that encyclopedia of excuses didn't work so well with wife number one,
No.
but so far managed to get me 20 years with wife number two, who tolerates me still, which is a miracle. Right, let's go and find a belt water. You'll see when we get to the top of this bridge, all of these little side waters now are really good. Never got any boat. They don't get any maintenance on this.
No.
If you look at this film, it's like less than a foot deep.
Yeah.
In some of that whole fish.
A foot of water and
It's hold anything at this time of the year. Maybe. I double around this falling tree. So. That looks like it's got potential, doesn't it?
yeah. Wonder how many Dobbins have worked over here over the years. Yeah.
See a king size snag in the middle of the canal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So now that I've seen it, you can guarantee that I'll hook it. 'Cause I'll start that. Oh, straight into a snag. I can feel it. Do you know what we should do for looking at the metro link like that? We should buy ourselves a week's ticket and see how many fish we can catch from what's the nearest fishing stop?
Yeah.
What's the different fishing location to each Metrolink stop? And have a whiz round the Manchester public transport system. But we'll do that.
Fishing on the metro.
We'll do that later in the year when I've retired. I've got time. I wonder if we need to go on half a piece of worm. And if you look, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but that worm's long. Maybe too long.
Yeah, they just get hold of the end.
Just get hold of the end. So, and also if we trim the end, we might leak a little bit of worm juice.
There is that.
So, obviously with my high-tech fishing bag, okay, my wife's Ziploc freezer bag. She goes, what's happened to the frozen peas? I'm sorry, darling. They were sacrificed in pursuit of higher things. Oh, my French beans. Do you like French beans? I quite like them.
French peas.
No, French beans.
French beans.
Yeah, French peas.
French
Look,
peas.
They've been relabelled, haven't they? Petit pois. If they were French peas, they'd be pois français.
Pois français.
Yeah. But it doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
No.
It's not the marketing man's dream. Ooh. See, so this bit of canal actually gets quite a regular bit of boat traffic. So you'd expect the boat channel to be relatively clear. I can see my bait from up here. I just take it over a piece of white polystyrene on the bottom of the canal, and there's nothing doing. So let's go and do what we said we're going to do all the way along. We're going to have a walk for 5 minutes and find some boats. Come on. Yeah, you think that'd be a good fish holding spot there, but it's so shallow. You can see it from this side. Can't you?
Yeah, you can see the bottom.
It's 12 inches deep. Oh, we've found this basin. A while since we fished there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at it again.
Whoop.
Well, first of all, that's a bit slippery, watch out. And secondly, we're not going to fish this basin.
It's very,
Because
very shallow.
this used to be about 8 foot deep. And now, it's only about 12 inches. So let's go back this way, watch out for me.
Yeah.
I'll have a little dabble across the mouth.
No mooring in the canal arms, apart from the ones that are moored.
That's where the fish are going to be, under a boat that's lived on.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of extra warmth.
Yeah. Scrape the plates over the side.
Yeah. No such thing as a pin, just tip it overboard.
Just tip it overboard. Yeah.
I know some people really like boats. It's never been my thing, canal boat.
No.
So, there's a lot of condensation and cold.
It's a bit cold in the winter.
Sorry, excuse me.
God, I can smell those jogging ladies. I can smell the perfume from there.
Perfume, mate.
Perfumed jogging ladies. We obviously got some for Christmas. It's a bit strong, love. It's
That's better than the smell of sweat.
Coco Chanel. It's more like Lynx Africa that we've got on it.
Oh, welcome to the live chat. St George's Island, 5 minutes from my house.
Oh, we've got a local. Come and view us. Come and say hello. Give us a like then. And a subscribe.
Yeah, give us a like, subscribe.
We're going to do plenty more fishing here this summer. This is the first of many. But it's not the first of many fish, because we've only had 2. It's a bit rubbish. Let's go
Still, it's not a blank.
right across. How are you doing? You going to bring me some luck?
I'm hoping so. I was just saying to my pal there, I used to come fishing before this was overgrown and all. This was here many years ago, I'm talking 15 years ago. We used to come and sit night fishing here and that.
Yeah.
It's alright, not
Some
bad,
really
isn't
good, still some really good fishing there.
it? Is there? Still we used to pull some big pike out of here, to be fair. Big
Yeah.
tench, big bream.
Some
Yeah.
nice brains.
Oh yeah, beautiful bream in here. I've had a few £6, £7 bream out of there.
I saw 20 pike come out over the last couple of days.
20 pike.
No, not a 20 pounder.
Oh, a
not
20
20
pounder.
pike. Not 20 pike, it's one fish, 20 pound. It's good for the canal, isn't it? And the lad who caught it was really honest, because the way he held it, like, if he'd have turned around and said it was 30, you'd have believed him.
Yeah, just because of the pure size of it and the look
Pure
of it. and
size
stuff.
of the head. I just like worm drop shotting, can you see?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that
I was just looking at the setup then. I was just.
I had a couple.
You never want to ask a man his setup, you know what I mean? It's the secret game, isn't it?
Normally I fish like little jellies, but coldest. Even though it's warmish today, water's still freezing.
Yeah. What we used to do was, when we used to come here many years ago, like I said, we used to come a few hours before and bait up to the wall along here and stuff like that, with the ground bait and stuff like that. And that way then, you know, it just attracts them a bit more than, doesn't it, when you get
one thing on it, if you put a lot of ground bait, you just get breamed out.
Yes.
So if you could try and target the tension in the carp, you put some ground bait and you come back and all you get is just stinky bream, don't you?
Yeah, slimy hands.
That's the one.
I mean, sorry, actually, I'll just move down here and touch with it.
You all right, mate? There we go. Our first friends of the day.
Yeah. Always someday I'll come and have a talk to you.
Is that right? Yeah. People really underestimate this canal and the quality of the fishing. Snag. I say it's a snake. You just get your drop shot weight paired up between two stones or something. They're not really snags.
Well, God knows how many bricks are in here.
Right, that's enough of that. If they're here, they're here. If they're not here, they're not here. Let's have a mooch down a little bit. No more slide.
On that.
Yeah. Went.
See ya.
Later.
That must be the smallest barge that I've ever seen.
A studio batch. What do you reckon?
Yeah. It's what you call a poverty barge, that.
Yeah, I mean like this one. This is like lottery winners.
Yeah.
What do you call it? It's like a 4-bedroom detached
Yeah.
barge and not a 4-bedroom council flat. Be embarrassed.
Well, when you moor it alongside these, probably, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So. I was thinking for we'll come here one night, fish worm, feeder,
Yeah.
tip.
Yeah.
So put 2 feeder rods out,
Yeah.
get the tripod, 2 rods next to each other,
Yeah.
and go and fish in the Castlefield Arena there. You're not outside the pub where it's noisy.
Yeah, on the near the Science Museum, that area.
Yeah, down near near the YMCA.
Yeah.
And we can have an evening's entertainment rather than an afternoon.
Yeah.
We'll arrive at sort of like 6 o'clock. We'll do it on Friday evening. Club. Perfect between.
Yeah.
What a shot. Years and years and years of honing my skill, my idler's skills.
The idle angler.
That's the when it comes to a job interview. Say, yeah, what skills have you got, Mr. D? So I can drop a lead between two boats.
Two
at 50
boats.
yards. No, not that type of stuff. Can you do Microsoft Excel? Really? No. What about you good at PowerPoint? No. What about Publisher? Never heard of it. Yeah. All right. See you again. Yeah, we'll call you next year.
Yeah, when we're desperate.
Oh, hang on.
Hey, oh,
No horn.
beep beep.
Cetus. That he's either, I think he's recently retired or won the lottery this week. Brad, you don't get canal boats like this in Manchester.
No, it hasn't even got a scratch on
There's
it.
no rust. Lovely paint job.
It's just come out of the shop. That. Every plastic bag on
CV
bottom.
aerial. Hose.
Yeah.
He's gone round the other side of the talk to me. Let's just see that boat going past this sort of stone. Oh, it stinks though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's,
Either that or sprung a leak.
It's diesel exhaust, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'd expect to see something like that more in Amsterdam, wouldn't you? With
I've got to say I'm impressed with that one.
well, you are impressed.
Yeah.
If you're going to get a boat, you get that
You
one.
get a boat, yeah.
Look, that one. Do you reckon they talk to each other?
No.
It's like boating snobbery.
Yeah.
Well, the owner
Definitely.
of that one is I'm having. Yeah, I'm in the exec boat. They've probably got a hot tub in that somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've got a boat with a hot tub, full internet and services,
And bar.
and a bar in there,
Yeah.
probably whatever else. And I don't know anything to do with that one. But they've still got a sack of coal. She's got like that bow thrust running thing, the side engine, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Manoeuvrability
Yeah.
in a tight space.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope that's what it is.
Got 4 likes now.
Oh, well, those engines and that, it might stir up the fishing a bit.
It'll stir up the plastic bags.
Well, there is that. How many people are watching? None. One.
Well,
I can't see.
3.
3. Miracle.
So 3.
Who's a like? 3 of you. Try and catch another fish. It'd be good to catch more fish than we get likes, but I don't think that's bad.
And I didn't go.
Should you ever move?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a bit murky here now, isn't it?
I don't mind that.
No, it's not usually
I don't mind the murk because it possibly stirs.
too bad. It does when you're when you're fishing.
Have a wander round towards. See, I was thinking, in that corner there, between the two pillars,
Yeah,
we could set up there.
over yonder. Just chuck it out and leave it and see what.
We could set. No, not now. We could set up there
Yeah,
one evening and fish into the bay here.
yeah. That's where I was meaning, you know. So YMCA's on the corner.
Big casting. But obviously we could just set up. We could set up there. Put 2 rods out. Both on a worm feeder.
Yeah.
There we go. and sit and wait. The problem with fishing a drop shot at distance like this is that everything's on that flat angle.
Yeah.
Ooh, snag off. But it's a spectacular place to come fishing, isn't it?
Mm.
Urban.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The perch aren't playing, are they?
Yeah. Those arms down there, they're usually in the summer absolutely full of roach.
I know, and rudd as well.
Yeah, rudd and roach. Absolutely full of them.
Oh well. We could have a move towards a boat. I keep saying we're going to do that. Can we let's have a drop a bait under a wall?
Yeah.
Eat me.
Eat me.
This would be a good place to set up one day.
Usually plum
The
pot.
amount of miser you'd get.
Oh yeah.
You just get misered to death, wouldn't you? We've got an hour, by the way, now.
Smell of substance.
Oh, yeah, I know. Substance abuse in Manchester.
It's ripe.
I know there's quite a few anglers that like it, but I'm not one of them.
You can tell it's
On saying that, when I was young, right, so I'm not now, but when I was a young girl, I occasionally had a dabble. When I woke up one morning, and I read the lyrics of a song that I was convinced was going to be a smash hit and make me a millionaire. And I read it. And I thought, keep off that stuff, Dick. Keep off that, it's not for you.
I'm just going for a jog down the canal.
It's the one.
Come on, mate, it's a kite.
Oh dear. I'm on a diet. Whoa, that's what I fish said. I'm on a diet now. Nearly give me the munchies. It's the last thing I want when I'm trying to lose weight. But again, you can see all this lack of maintenance, see how shallow it is.
Yeah.
These canals here will end up going from like what they should have been like 4 feet deep
Yeah.
to being
2 feet deep.
6 inches off the skim off the bottom
Yeah.
of these boats.
They never dredge them, do they?
Well, they used to. Not anymore. Let's have a move up. Have a dabble here.
The wharf.
Yeah, axe in the middle of Manchester. Plenty of them in here. Ones with axes. It scares me a little bit, because you can actually see how shallow it is.
Yeah.
It never used to be like this. There's just no depth in these boats. Certainly nothing following chasing. So go over the bridge and go and have a look on the arms.
Yeah.
No, come on. Your arm falling off yet?
My hand's cold.
Needs to get a glove.
I look like Michael Jackson.
A white one.
A white one.
A bejewelled glove. See what we'll do? We'll go fishing outside Barca in that bottom of the lock there. Oh, you can see, just open that.
Yeah.
You know, this is the home of, don't you, Phil? Behind us.
The what?
The home of expensive beer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ain't it just?
I'll keep it a bit closer to. Let's go and fish the.
Yeah, I can rest my bones here.
Sit down now, Phil.
Yeah.
You know what the sound of it like? It's got all that water on the top.
Yeah.
At least we're authentic. Oh, it's Maggie. Yeah,
Maggie.
we'll walk up at night. All the builders just don't look like it.
Yeah.
Get that part of corner that comes to really deep. That's really thick. The water's clear. Yeah, really shallow. Nothing doing. No one looks at it. Certainly not any fish don't look at it.
Wonder how much them birds are paying for that birdhouse over there.
Yeah, what's the rent on a bird on a duck house?
About 500 a week.
Yeah, squeeze in there. They'll be paid for on some MP's expenses. A duck coach. In fact, they understand my wife that. What do you want for, just asked me what do you want for Christmas? And I say, oh, smile, so well, fishing tackle, a smile or a kiss. And I always get the smile and the kiss for everything. I might say, oh, can I have a duck coach? That's right. Might change the worm in a minute, this one so not doing very well.
Like we're going to get wet in a minute.
Yeah, well, if you're from here, you always stand under a bridge, can't you? The famous weather forecast again. Bagfish.
A bag.
The bag.
The bag.
Bagfish has been released. Let's have a new worm. these worms that having a heat wave in my pocket have been sat outside in the shed in that plastic bag for weeks.
How to maintain your bait in top
And now,
condition.
yeah, they're in body temperature worms. I'm going to throw them back into this freezing cold here. So, just as a matter of interest, that's the Rochdale Canal that's coming in here. You can see that. Just hold it up tiny. Look at that there, that's the Rochdale Canal that comes down that way. Now that's owned by the Canal and Rivers Trust. All of this bit here is owned by Manchester City Council. And they very generously given my club, Sofa Friendly Angling Club, the fishing rights in here. So we've got the fishing rights in here. And where we started, this is now the Bridgewater Canal. The Rochdale Canal flows into the Bridgewater. And Warrington Anglers have got the fishing rights from there on in. And it's really good fishing. Not to forget. Take my word for it.
But it is, honest.
Take my word for it, honestly. It really is good fishing. Are we still on 3 laps?
4.
4 now. Amazing. And how many viewers?
None now.
None. Bank, isn't it? Oh. Learn your event. Learn your lessons.
One hour 37 minutes we've been going here.
Yeah, an hour left. Look at that. Cast a bomb with a plum.
Into about 2 foot of water.
Yeah, to be honest, it's a bit hard to gauge what the depth is down there. The only thing I can gauge is that there's not many fish. My able-bodied cameraman, Phil, did suggest that we go to a particular location on the Rochdale Canal that we know, where we catch 20 fish in half an hour.
Yeah.
But there's no fun in that. And you know where they are. And you know what you're going to catch and how big they are. We might go there after we finished here.
If you say so.
Let's move round a bit.
Yeah, it's gonna slap it down in a minute.
You have to say slap.
I did say slap.
camera's going all funny. Because Phil's trying to light his fag. Look at him. There he is. He takes no pride in his art, you know. The cameraman's like that. I'm just lighting a fag. It's everywhere. It's like that, it goes everywhere. You got me now. Whoops. Try to warm his hands. Got a viewer, give us a like. Or better still, give us a subscribe. I'll try and catch you a fish. Look at that, it's hard. Up, down. You lose your camera, but you have to fish. And hold the rod and reel and reel in at the same time. Goes a bit astray. Imagine living there. Rod out of the window, wouldn't you? I'm not going to zoom in. Just not got enough hands for it. I bait up a kilo of corn in there every day. A kilo of corn and a kilo of hemp. Oh, that's better. I love it. It is a nice place to go fishing. With a wobbly bouncy bridge. I don't know if the camera. It's an odd bridge, this. Won't pick it up on the camera because you'll think it's my hand shaking. So the bridge wobbles as you walk across, like the camera's wobbling now. As I'm reeling in a bit. Phil's still not lit that fag. But Phil's favourite canal boat's coming past now. The one-bedroom council studio flat of narrow boats. Phil, your favourite canal boat's coming past. The one-bedroom council flat of canal boats. The Cunard line.
The Cunard line's over there.
Well, you hold this again now because I can't reel in. It's difficult to reel in and to hold that camera at the same time. I need to get a helmet hat. I think, you know what I mean?
Helmet cam.
Helmet hat. Yeah. You need to be careful when you talk about helmets. So helmet cam could have an entirely different meaning. Not that they engage in that type of pursuit.
It's like sailing a bath, that one, isn't it?
It is. Get your camera on it so our one viewer can actually see it. Shout out, where's the rest of your barge gone?
It was like a quarter of a barge.
Oh dear.
It's like going to sea in a barrel.
I know. Across the Atlantic in a barrel. Oh, I did that before. Look, it actually built an extension on the roof.
Yeah.
Can you see? There's a raised bed.
You'd have to, wouldn't you? There's not enough room to lie down in that. Keep sitting up.
But we do know. Oh look, it's a twin tub.
A twin tub, yeah.
2 person. And a dog. I don't know where she's going. You can't go that way. It's a dead end with that.
Might be going for a pint at the wharf. Only had to sell round corner. Could have walked it in half the time.
Need a second mortgage.
There was a guy trying to convince me that online that they should open the canals. They should open the canals up again for to transport goods and stuff.
Why not? Great idea. It's a bit slow.
I said, yeah, if you want to wait 6 weeks.
It's not like Amazon Prime.
If you want,
canal.
can you imagine Amazon?
Yeah,
Using canals. I did say that to him. He wasn't amused.
Yeah, but it's like me when I got stoned when I was a teenager and wrote that hit song that never was.
Yeah.
I thought it was brilliant. I went to sleep so happy. I'm gonna wake up and be a millionaire. You probably had that dream about the canals.
Yeah.
I reckon he was stoned.
I meant for bulk travel. Oh yeah. You can see all the buildings in Manchester waiting 6 weeks for the cement.
That's the one, yeah. The aggregate barge.
Yeah, the aggregate barges in Birmingham at the minute.
Yeah. When's it coming? Another 6 Another 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
This fishing's a bit sad, really, isn't it?
It is really. But
When our parking's up, we'll have a look and see how much battery's left in the phone.
yeah.
And we'll drive up and actually catch a fish. We'll maybe do it tomorrow, Phil.
Yeah.
Not for an hour. Right then, let's get me that. We're going to go, let me see where we are. That way, underneath the... In fact, I'll come with you. Let's go and try in the dark satanic ridges.
Oh,
Kids these
look.
days are on the laughing gas.
Look at this. Right?
2 seats
Look at this.
and a great big massive container.
A big container of gas.
But this one, again, Phil, you can see how shallow this arm is. There's no traffic, boat traffic.
Yeah.
It's not very deep, so one quick run through, just to prove my point.
Not got any watchers.
We're not really doing very well, are we?
No.
What we'll do is we'll cross the bridge now. We'll stand on that point there where the street sign is. The happy, laughing, smiling face. You can, no, we won't. You have to follow me. Sorry. Mind your head. Sit rod out, set up here. Whoa, sit rod out that direction. Sit rod out that way there.
I've fished here in summer, had some nice bream.
And then we'll just see what we can find. It is a good place for fishing.
And in the arms there.
And all of the fish, they're all coming to thinking I'm going to feed them.
The birds!
You're tight.
Tree rats. Ah,
Exactly. Flying rats.
well. No bird flew around here. Huh?
Huntsman now is relatively snag free. It's also quite big. Obviously there's no fish sticks, we're not catching anything at the moment. Look, you're meant to be... It ain't happening on the fishing side of things, is it?
It ain't.
But that's not the end of the world. Hockey dog. Oh God! I shouldn't have said that, should I?
I'll just turn the cameras. And here's the sign. Yeah.
Because it's amazing how words said in jest
Come back to haunt you.
quite quickly.
I just filmed the sign on the pile, and you're doing pretty well under the circumstances.
If we came here at 6 o'clock, we'd sit on that grassy bank now. Out the way of everybody. There's one on that side and one on this side.
Yeah. As I say, it's not a bad spot to fish. I've fished here before.
I have as well, but on during the day. And in the summer.
In the summer.
Are you getting the fishing action in? Rod tip and all of that?
Yeah.
How many viewers have we not got anymore?
None.
Still on 0?
I'm still on 4 likes.
Oh well, better than nothing. So just have a try under the
Yes. There used to be some nice pike round these byres.
They did.
Yeah.
Well, there's still are some like that. But again, this boat never moves. It's just tilted up all around it. So
Yeah.
any depth, sort of sand. Oh, this is apart from that posh boat over there which moves, but where are you going to go to? Trafford Centre and back. Which actually you could,
Yeah.
if you think about it. You can go to the Trafford Centre and back. God, aren't you glad you're not a Victorian? A Victorian Manchester having to live in all of this. Our cameraman again. You can take that. It's hard to. You can't fish like this.
Do it.
Let's move on a little bit round and just get the landing back and move down the other side of the car. you live in litter Chester. It ain't the cleanest, is it?
No.
It's sad. I wonder if these are just boats just rotting away. That one looks like a bit more loved than this one, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a bit of a hulk.
Rotting away, aren't they? Yeah, sadly.
Makes you wonder how much somebody's paying for bloody moorings for it like this.
I'm probably paying, to be fair, they're probably paying nothing for this mooring. And it's going to cost someone money, or
To
the
move
canal
it.
owners to move it, or deal with it.
Scrap it.
So on that principle, they just don't bother.
Yeah.
And just leave it there to rot.
And sink.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get the worm underneath the bow of this
Yeah.
boat very slowly. We're not getting any hits or taps. And you probably can't hear a word that sinks. We're up over that bridge behind us there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go on for carriage after carriage after carriage. And at the end there'll be like one flask of nuclear fuel. Being transported from one end of the boat to the other. But that might be another good place, this one here. Well, just grab the camera. There we go. There's quite a bit of bush. We came with a saw and snips off the bush at the end of that promontory there.
Yeah.
That's else that we could probably fish. But I know the people who rent this office here, they throw anglers, they've been known to throw anglers off it. You can't fish here. Well, first of all, you're only tenants and not landowners because it's owned by the council. And secondly, it's public access, public rights of way all around that. There's no gates or anything. People walk and they don't complain if you're walking your dog, they don't complain if you're jogging,
No.
taking photographs,
No.
running, don't complain about anything unless you've got a fishing rod in your hand, which to me is just anti-angler, and I don't like that, and it's wrong, isn't
There's
it?
no signs up saying no.
And there's no signs it's just because somebody doesn't like you. Horrible. Ugh. They care about fish and the water environment. So why should we have to pay for the privilege of looking after it on everybody else's behalf?
Yeah.
I do like that sign there. You put that on.
Yeah, I've put that.
You're doing pretty well given the circumstances. Does that apply to Rishi, or does it apply to Sir Keir? Who's doing well under the circumstances? Well, the answer to that is neither of them.
Neither of them.
Neither of them.
Because you've created the circumstances.
So, you tell them, Phil. You tell them. What time we're... Oh, my word, we're running towards our last half hour of this tedium. And we've got
a one viewer.
a viewer on there. Give us a viewer.
Give us a like.
Viewer, hello. Give me a like. Thank you. I'll try and catch you a fish. Come on, you know you can do it. Hit that like button. And I've got loads of videos on the channel where I do actually catch fish, so maybe give me a subscribe and have a look. But it ain't happening today. I thought today was going to be a good day. But obviously, not here. So it's 2 perch and 1 pigeon.
2 perch and 1 pigeon.
Yeah. Which is funny because I've never caught a pigeon before, and when I was a kid, Dick Dastardly and Muttley was one of my absolute all-time favourite cartoons. So, the question is, do I qualify for a medal? Do I qualify for a medal because I caught the pigeon?
Pigeon bagger.
You'll be glad to know
It flew away
that
unharmed.
the pigeon was released. The flying feral rat was released unharmed, but slightly shaken after its experience with a dodgy anchor. Right, the last cast in this spot, and we'll work it goes to the next bridge. All the way over there. Splodge. Bring it back. Oh, plastic bag fish. Oh, I cast that all the way over there. Now I've got a drag. The plastic bag.
All the way back.
All the way back. Look at that. I've got bend in my rod at last. Oh, it's a stick. Stick man. Didn't make it home. Stick man didn't make it home to his stick wife and family and his stick family tree. There we go. Look at that. Stick man made it.
Excellent skills.
To the Bridgewater Canal. Well, I know how to deal with a stick because I've hooked so many of them in the past. I've hooked so many of them in the past. I know how to deal with a stick. Slight cast there now. Try one more. That was actually, I hooked that stick in front of the place where I said, wouldn't it be a good place to set up for the evening? But I've decided now that actually that green patch over there, Phil,
You have to clear your swim.
is a better patch. Do you know they got flight radar?
Yeah.
Where you can track flights,
Mm.
see where they're landing, how big the plane is, where they're going.
Yeah.
Wonder if they've got a train radar. Hey, what do you reckon? Train radar. It's an opportunity for you, Phil.
Well, yeah. It's all run by.
Or is it one of those magic moments where I've taken too many chemicals and I thought, oh, here's my millionaire
Yeah, you
moment.
smoke too much wacky backy.
Wacky, it's my millionaire moment. I know, let's have a train tracker. Train tracker, it sounds silly, isn't it? In fact, I'm going to go on the internet tonight
Yeah, it's called.
and I'm going to see if traintracker.com has been registered.
It's called regional control.
Yeah, really, they don't.
It's open to the public.
They haven't got a
So
clue.
if you want to know where you can go train spotting to see certain trains,
There's no fish here. Come on, let's just get that. We'll get that landing there, and we'll move on to the next.
you just go and look at the
Down
timetable.
to, no, Phil, that way. We're going to go to the other side of that. In fact, where this hole is, just go here for a second. Phil.
Yeah, just drop it down.
Let's
now.
drop it between the gap here.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
For sale, I bet it is.
Again, there's no depth like there was earlier.
No. Used to be deeper than that. Look at this fella here, he's got solar panels on this hole.
Yeah, good on him.
Right?
Solar panels and the new garlic bread. It's the way forward.
Just spent his money on a pot of paint for bit of shot blasting.
It's very shallow again. Let's just go a bit where to underneath the bridge there. So I'm using £4 fluoro, so maybe the next time I come, because it's only bit bashing really, I'll use £2 fluoro and see if that makes any sort of difference. So, there's old Filippo. I mean, it's a nice place, isn't it? It's got the old and the new. Got the old Manchester Roman fort behind us up there. You can't really see that. And they're not going to take you to see it. Got the Youth Hostel Association, Waterside, the gym.
It could be worse.
A few very expensive restaurants, Museum of Science and Industry. It could be worse.
We
But,
could be living on them, under them plastic sheets over there.
well, yeah, or on that twin tub of a canal boat.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've got a feather on my line here, so let's get it off.
Pigeon.
Possibly. It's not a wind knot, it's a pigeon knot. No, it's not coming off, but hey ho. So we've not done very well. A promising start with 2 fish has turned into something of a disaster.
Debacle.
A debacle. But it is deeper here, but not much. So I had a fish session on the rods, on the tip. But now, after this pretty poor session here, I think we're still going to do it.
I do know a spot.
I know, well, we do know a spot. Yeah, but there's no
It's
skill
not here.
involved. There's no skill involved.
Suits me, that.
Well, yeah. Didn't want to say that. Didn't want to say that. Was trying to be nice. Feather on the line again. There we go. Let's go. It's the only way I can get a bit of heat in my fingers. Feather burn. Pull it through the braid. No viewers, 4 likes. Is that right? We managed to scrape 5 likes. Yeah?
No, 4.
Still on 4 likes.
But hey ho,
It's not bad for a first attempt.
it can only get better.
Trial it maybe 2 years ago, 2021 for March, and we got 345 views on that,
Yeah.
which in the grand scheme of YouTube and Mr. Beast is nothing. It's not bad for us. Sling this with the side of this guy. Look, going up and down, so
No, they only get shallower
yeah,
further.
it's gonna get to dead ends. But we'll persevere for another 10 minutes and then we'll wrap it up and walk back to the car.
I've actually fished on that side there, on the footpath there, into here, and caught fish. You know, caught skimmers and what have you, you know.
Yeah.
But in the summer again. Yeah.
Yeah, but where do these fish go in the winter? They're still there.
Well, makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
They
still
are
there.
probably still like. You just have to.
I mean, one of our friends, Carl, went out and caught 30-pounder roach and skimmers the other day at the moorings.
Yeah.
So if you look up the moorings and fishing, you'll find a very good place to go fishing that's free. Well, one side of the canal is free, with
Yeah.
boats on,
Yeah.
and the other side is Warrington Anglers. And I need to renew my card since we're at the beginning of December. So beginning of January. There's a lot of snags there. Now, if I tell some of my friends that I've been on Castlefield Basins, drop shotting a worm around the boats, and I've
Caught now.
caught nothing, not even had a rattle, they will cry with laughter. Woo! It's Phil's broker on the phone. It's like trading places. He's gonna.
The shares have gone up.
His shares are going up. He's selling pork bellies. He's buying orange juice. Hey, bye, Phil. Bye, you little capitalist. Bye. He says, no, he's not buying. He said, markets aren't up. Markets are down. So he's going to wait till there's blood on the floor. Oh, what's it called? The dead cat bounce is waiting for. The dead cat bounce is what he needs. That's what I need. In fact, it's possibly the only thing I might catch here today. The Castlefield dead cat bounce. And there we go. Oh, that's mean and cruel. Well, we've got a viewer, and you're talking about bags of puppies. Hello, viewer. We're in the centre of Manchester. We had 2 perch a while ago. We caught a pigeon, which were released unharmed, slightly chastened. And that's it, in 2 hours of fishing. And we're on our last 10 minutes. Stay with us for the last 10 minutes, because you just don't know. And look, our cameraman, does he got his glasses on? Have you got my rod tip in there? Look there, I'm holding his hand. We need to do it better, so we've got a better view. We're learning how to do this. He's a beginner. I'm a beginner. We're trying our best. So give us a like. Oh, no, it's a snag. Just give us a like. Because apart from my mum, you're the only person who likes me. Oh, and Freya in my office, she always likes everything that I do, which is nice, isn't it? Because everyone needs a friend like Freya. I said, Freya, I'm thinking of doing this. She goes, that's fantastic, Mike. Do it. I really think you should do that. She's very positive. And you need that. But there we go. What we really need is find somewhere we can park and fish out of the boot of the car and keep warm.
Yeah.
Like Duke Street Dock in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
Now, I am going to go to Liverpool next week for work purposes. And while we're in work purposes, Philippe might come and join us. That's his cameraman. And we'll put a couple of rods out in Duke Street Dock to see if we can catch any sea species, mini species, like, what do we get there? Little pollock, mini whiting.
Scorpion fish.
Yeah, well, I've not had a scorpion fish. You can catch butterfish there. Tadpole fish, rock gobies, common Benny the Blenny, as I always call them.
Benny the Blenny.
Common blennies. The thing about blennies is you catch them and they bite you. I don't know if anyone's... Have you ever had a blenny bite on the finger?
They snap at you.
Yeah, they do. They latch on. But it's now 2:10. Our car parking runs out in exactly half an hour. 15 minutes walk back to the car. What are we going to do? Another 10 yards this way, Phil. We'll just get my landing there. There we go. Stay. We've still got only one viewer. Stay. Where's
Yeah.
gone?
No, he's there. Somebody's there.
Someone's there. Phil and Bernard. What's your date?
Phil and Bernard.
Is there a date? 76. A. 0. Don't know. 10.
Let's see. Too much oil in it. Ooh, look at this.
It's grim, isn't it?
Welling up.
What's welling up?
This oil. It's running out of here somewhere.
Right, it's running out of these boats.
Oh, it's coming up here.
No, it's not, Phil. It's just because where you're standing. If you can stand there, you'll see it pouring down this side. From one of these water chips. One of these environmentally conscious boaters. Yeah, they're going about anglers leaving litter, and you know what? I don't blame them, because some anglers are absolute pigs. And even though everyone says you can't call them anglers, well, they are anglers. So they give us a bad name. But at the same time, there's also the people that love the dog poo fairy, putting
Yeah.
the dog poo ornaments hanging from the tree. So if you're going to ban anglers for litter, then you should also ban dog owners.
This is a what area?
I don't know. Canal club or something like that. I was going to say it's a cruising area, but you can't say that on the
Can't
canals
say
in
that.
Manchester, because we do actually have an area of canal, quite a large one, on the Rochdale Canal, which is one of the Northwest's biggest gay cruising areas. So we have to be careful in our choice of language. This is something, again, we need to learn from YouTube's algorithm. But there ain't no perch.
I'm not surprised in that.
I'm in the last 10 minute zone now. That ain't happening. I just don't feel it today.
Islington might have been a better.
I'm sure anywhere apart from Airfield. Anywhere. Look at that, it's a lovely place, isn't it? Right in the heart of the centre of Manchester. Loads and loads of different little canal basins and wharfs and things like that. And normally you catch a few fish here, but not today. Now my friend Nick the Blank is currently gone all the way to New Zealand. New Zealand to fish.
Trout fishing.
I don't know, well, anything, he's desperate. He'll catch anything, Nick.
It's a long way to go.
But as we've all said, and the internet, with all my friendship groups on the internet, is absolutely on fire with everyone making fun of Nick the Blank and the longest distance blank that anyone's ever been on. It is a lot. It takes 36 hours on a plane for him to go blanking.
Jeez.
I've had enough. We're going to turn off. Hang on. Who's the viewer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, viewer.
There you go.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining us, but we're going. Adios. Give us a like and a subscribe.